Right now, early voting is underway in North Carolina. Now, despite the challenges in the western portion of the state from Hurricane Helene, our crews traveled down to Currituck County to check out how it's looking at the polls.
And Jeremiah Beatty spoke to election officials and why some voters are voting early. Jeremiah, what's the scene there now?
Hi there, Eugene, Ashley's. I'm here at the registrar's office in Currituck County, and as you can see behind me, there is a long line of people coming through the door and building there along the sidewalk. Now, the Currituck County Elections Director said they've seen high voter turnout this morning with hundreds coming out to cast a vote.
We're thrilled. We're thrilled to have everyone. People have been very patient.
Kim Twine, the director of the elections office in Currituck County, said with early voting polls opening Thursday morning, her location is already busy.
Just 2 hours since the open of the polls this morning, and we've already exceeded 150 people.
Twine says despite some of the challenges seen across the Carolinas from recent hurricanes, she says the impact of those storms hasn't impacted the voting process in the county.
We haven't had any voters come in who are trying to vote from one of the affected counties. We're prepared if they should show up.
That includes Tessie Lipscomb, who said early voting has a deep meaning for her.
I think voting is very important, and with that, I think that the earlier that you can get in, the better.
Another voter standing outside told me she normally doesn't early vote, but said this election year will be her first time.
Well, I just go by what the Word of God says, so I'm voting for the Bible.
Now that we are less than 3 weeks from Election Day, Twine offered this advice to voters.
I would just ask people to be very patient with us. We're happy that they're here. We're thrilled that they're here and turning out in numbers as they are.
Now, Twine says the polls in Currituck County will be open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. during early voting. And in North Carolina, early voting ends November 2nd, which is on a Saturday. And Twine says then polls will close at 3 p.m. Reporting live in Currituck County, North Carolina, I'm Jeremiah Beatty, 13 News Now.
All right, Jeremiah, thanks. Good to see the people out there in the lines exercising their ability to vote. Thanks, Jeremiah.